the Michigan man, Jake Moody, to get us started.
And we are underway from downtown Minneapolis.
And the opening kickoff will not be returned, as that will be a touchback.
And now out comes Minnesota.
They'll start on the ground with Madison.
And that is the kind of tackling they want to see all game, as he'll lose yardage to start things out. So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. On the toss, Madison. Yeah, boy, this defense came to play. They're going to bottle him up behind the line again. It's a loss of 4. Now 3rd down.
You can bet they're not going to go away from the running game anytime soon, but this is obviously not a good start. 2 carries, 2 runs, both stopped for a loss.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
I know coaches tell us all the time that having a powerful arm isn't the #1 thing they look for in a quarterback. But when you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some heat on it, it helps have the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much.
So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Niners set up well. They take over 1st and 10 on the short side of the field.
What a pickup this man was last year. It's Christian McCaffrey. And he'll get what he can up the middle, 3 yards. That'll bring up 2nd down. Throwing here, Purdy. Connects with Kittle underneath.
And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3.
Now it's time to give more credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route. And he ran a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line. But once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
And he is going to have a Niners 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
On 1st down, this is McCaffrey. And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line. That one good for 10 yards. And it'll be 2nd and very short.
Purdy.
Security all we want here, but how about that effort on defense? Excellent job inside the red zone. Just took away at least 3 points by forcing that fumble.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
So many times when we talk about coverage, we're just about a defender running with a receiver, but a big part of it is understanding where the football is, finding it. In this case, when it arrived, it wasn't a surprise.
We're looking for Jefferson, but this is intercepted.
Picked up by Charvarius Ward. And he's going to get this on down to the 13-yard line.
And they'll take possession already in the red zone and in a great spot to add points to the scoreboard.
And Brandon, how many times have we seen a defense with a lot of field behind them get even more aggressive, right? They feel like they've got them not pinned down, but in a favorable spot for them, and they took advantage of it there, got a nice interception, and set up their offense in great shape.
Here's 2nd and 10. Here's Purdy.
He'll be hit and taken down at the 21. A well-designed corner blitz that gets him for a loss of 8 yards. Well, it was 2nd long, now it's 3rd and even longer. They're going in the wrong direction here.
Because they're moving exactly the way they want to, but you're exactly right. Definitely going in the wrong direction for the offensive guys.
And he's able to break out a run tackle, but then quickly brought down. And we're going to stop play here, at least momentarily. It looks like there is a 49er who's in some discomfort. The medical staff is going to come out here and take a look, and we will take a short break.
And his kick is indeed good, and And the 49ers take a 3-0 lead.
So the interception set him up with terrific field position, but 3 points, the end result.
Yeah, we can make this one pretty simple, partner. You always want to end drives with points, but that's one that you're going to look back on and probably say, we should have done better there. Anytime you feel the kickoff inside your own end zone, you've got to be decisive about whether you're bringing it out or not. Sometimes that indecision can really cost you. That may have been what happened on that play.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now.
He's got a man complete. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. A gain of right around 35 yards on a play that started back inside their 10.
Ordinarily, when you're backed up this deep, most teams like to play it on the safe side, but not these guys. They took a big shot downfield and wound up hitting it for a big play. Back them into a corner, they come out swinging.
Just like that, out of danger and up past the 40 now for 1st and 10.
They'll look to throw here.
He's going to find Jefferson open downfield. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
I like that one, partner. They go back-to-back with excellent gains. And really, it shouldn't be a surprise who they were throwing the ball to. He's their best guy.
Yeah, we knew that they would get him involved early. They're doubling down on getting him involved early.
Don't be surprised if they'll come right back to him again. They haven't shown the propensity to be able to stop him.
And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down about the 21 or 22. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays. 3-0 after 1 on EA's. Second quarter now from Minnesota. It's the Vikings in possession of the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Again, he'll drop to throw. Open man, he's got him to tight end Hockenson. And this will be a gain of 6 when it's all said and done. Down to the 15 from the 21.
Well, that's now 4 completions in a row. A good bounce back following the interception last drive.
Certainly not letting it affect him, that's for sure. And we all know interceptions are going to happen. So the big trick, don't let it affect you going forward. Most of the good quarterbacks, they just tell the ball boy.
Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked off by Fred Warner. And the Niners are going to get it back here just shy of the 20. Purdy going to lead the 49ers to the line. 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line. And he'll start by handing this off to McCaffrey. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Purdy will set up to throw it here. Connects with Kittle underneath. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that'll leave him with a 3rd and 2. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. On 3rd down, it's Purdy. And he's able to get this one up to his 30 before he's out of bounds. Just a pickup of 3, but that is indeed enough.
Short yardage situation, you have to wonder if they thought that they're just going to run it inside. But you have to be cognizant of the back slipping out of the backfield trying to find some open space. And that's exactly what he does to the tune of a first down.
And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
Well, he hasn't made much of an impact in the running game thus far. And after that last run, not much is going to change in that area.
He hasn't been able to get anything going, and really the offensive line not helping him much.
Got a man right side, it's McCaffrey. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now 3rd down coming up.
Shotgun now with Purdy. That is caught. He's got a first and maybe more. Down the left sideline. Touchdown, 49ers.
Deebo Samuel, 69 yards.
And the 49ers add 6 to their lead. Moody good with the extra point.
And the lead grows to 10-0.
So here's Moody back out there now to send this one away. And there will not be a return here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 25-yard line. Minnesota's offense takes over possession.
And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, you had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here, and sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. They'll set up to throw.
He's got his tight end over the middle, T.J. Hawkinson. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it.
He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. Oh, he had a man running free, but he overshot him, and it's incomplete.
Oh, and that's kind of how it's gone for them so far. That was a ball they need to get back in this game. A quick strike, a big play. But he led his guy too far, and it winds up over his head.
And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line.
9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard.
And they'll let their fullback try and push the pile.
And he will have the Vikings 1st down, at least at first glance, as he'll spot the football just beyond the marker. They find a way to convert on 3rd and inches. Now they'll audible to something else.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down.
He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone.
It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
They've had multiple opportunities on offense and still haven't scored any points. Felt like they wanted to loosen things up, throw it downfield, and see if maybe they could get a big play and a quick strike.
He'll buy some time right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
As we've seen, their first 2 drives didn't yield anything points-wise. Certainly feels like they think to themselves, it's time to open this thing up, taking the big shot downfield.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And that is incomplete.
Like what I see so far out of this defense, because they've been showing their best coverages on 3rd down. So far, only allowed 1 conversion on a handful of attempts. One area of their game plan that they've executed to perfection.
Maybe a moral victory of sorts. They're on the board here late in the 1st half, but this offense just hasn't looked that sharp.
Yeah, but at least they got the 3 points, right? At least they have something to, quote-unquote, hang their hats on and maybe feel a little bit better about themselves as they head to the half.
And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. Well, the Niners going back on offense now late in this 1st half. And we'll see how much they want to push things, leading already here 10-3. A bit of an opening there on the 1st down run as they get this forward for about 6 yards.
From the lineman to the guy running with it, that was a well-executed 1st down by the offense. With 2 shots left to get the first, you can get a little aggressive here on 2nd down if you want and try for some bigger yardage.
He's going to drop this down to McCaffrey.
And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. So we've reached halftime here. Let's throw.
Well, you can't skip halftime on Sundays, but you can right here. So it's over, and on to the 3rd quarter we march. It's the 49ers out in front, and they will get the football first as well as we are back and started in the 2nd half. And a nice return sets them up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The 49er offense set to go to begin quarter number 3. This offense set to begin the third quarter. And, Charles, if they had a checklist of things they wanted to accomplish in the first half, certainly at the top of that list would be having the lead, and they've got that here.
That's always the most important box to check, isn't it? But also, they've had some success in their passing game, so probably an empty box establishing the run.
The ball's out. McCaffrey lost it, and the Vikings pick up the football. And they have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. On play action, they'll throw. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
That incompletion certainly slows things down a little bit and brings up a very important call for 2nd and long. What do? Run and try and get some yardage and make it 3rd and manageable? Or challenge the coverage again, hoping for a bigger gain?
Catch is made by Hockenson, the tight end. And he's brought down at the 19 after a gain of 19. 1st down in the red zone.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space. And it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
Now a nice play defensively on 1st down as this is knocked away and incomplete. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. They'll look to throw again.
There's Addison. Touchdown, Vikings.
From 19 yards away.
And the Vikings are within an extra point of tying up this ball game.
Greg Joseph on for the extra point. And he'll put it through, and that evens us up at 10 apiece. So all square here in this 3rd quarter as the kick's away.
And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. San Francisco set to go on offense once more. We got a brand new ball game, all even after that last touchdown, so every drive now becoming a little more critical here in the 2nd half.
Throw left side, McCaffrey's got it. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. 25 yards there on the catch and run.
A lot of times the key is just get him the ball and let him do his thing, and they got it out to him on the left side, and he did exactly that. Excellent run after the catch.
Now on 1st down, it's Purdy. Trying for Ayuk, but it's intercepted. Picked by Cameron Bynum. And the Vikings will take over possession here up at the 44. And that was one I kind of saw coming, Charles. That free safety just hanging back there over the middle, waiting. And he saw that ball go in the air, and he jumped on it.
And I don't know why the quarterback didn't see that. That was just your standard cover 3, which means the free safety in the middle of the field, the 2 corners, and they divide the field in thirds. But when you have a free safety with range, like a good center fielder, he can go from side to side and make plays on the football as he did there.
2nd and 9 now.
Oh, going for Jefferson downfield.
And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
They geared up and took the deep shot downfield, but it turned out it wasn't one-on-one coverage. Extra defenders in the area, and that one winds up incomplete.
The play action fake. They'll look to throw. And down he goes. The 49ers get there.
No surprise there. Chase Young wrecks that play with a sack. And here's Ryan Wright now.
As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. Fielded at the 20. 42 yards on the punt, just 2 on the return. And the Niners will go on offense. 1st and 10.
Purdy going to lead the 49ers to the line. 1st and 10
at their own 22. And this one will go to the 28-yard line.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
And he's going to have a Niners first down as he's got this up to the 40-yard line.
First downs have not come easy, and neither have runs like this throughout this game.
Absolutely not. He finally felt like, whoa, a sigh of relief. We got something going in the running game. Again, they run. Again, it's McCaffrey. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain.
48 yards rushing for him now to this point. Second down and 3.
Now a give, right side, McCaffrey. And now off to the races, down the right side. Touchdown, 49ers.
Christian McCaffrey.
54 yards. And the 49ers have now taken the lead.
Moody good with the extra point.
And that makes it a 17-10 score.
So following the touchdown, here's Moody back out to send it away. And he'll elect not to run with it. The fair catch will move this out to the 25-yard line.
And the Vikings now heading onto the field. They find themselves down 17-10 as they come up on a 1st and 10. Going to begin the drive here with Madison. And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. Nick Bosa using that speed to get in there and break that play up. So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. They'll look to throw.
And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down.
They'll drop to throw. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And he'll be touchdown here, but not before he does pick up the first. A big play there as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Back to throw here. Completes it to the fullback, Ham. It'll go as a gain of 4, and that'll make it 2nd down.
I wouldn't be surprised to see the next step in utilizing this position is to actually utilize more of a scat back in this spot, because we saw the catch there, right? He made it, but he's a bigger, stronger guy, maybe not quite as elusive as maybe someone else you would put in.
Yeah, didn't get the big yardage there. You might out of a smaller back.
And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers 21.
And we return, welcoming you back to Minneapolis. It's the Vikings in possession of the football, but they need some points. They're trailing here to start the 4th. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And he rifles one incomplete.
It sort of looks like they still have some fight in them on this series, because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But if this defense gets 2 more stops, they can keep them out of that area.
Back to throw again.
Oh, it's intercepted. A drive killer there. Picked off by Oren Burks. And the 49ers are going to take over once again with a football at their own 20-yard line. Purdy going to lead the 49ers to the line. 1st and 10
at the 20. The drive begins with a run by McCaffrey. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. A gain of 28 yards there and give him a 1st down. A handoff, McCaffrey running right. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at 2nd down. Well, with the fumble he had earlier, we know how key keeping the football is here. That fumble earlier probably at the forefront of his mind. Just hold on to this thing.
It's also at the forefront of the mind of the guys who are trying to get the ball from him. And since they've seen him drop it on the ground before, they're doing everything possible to have him do it again. They need that turnover.
To give you an idea of how accurate he's been throwing the football, we're in the second half. That's just his second incompletion.
Well, if he's that locked in, that means everyone's locked in, because to me it's like throwing a no-hitter in baseball. The pitcher may get the credit. A lot of people making plays behind him in the field.
121 yards rushing for him now, as he has been tremendous all day long.
I think we're seeing the effect that runs like that are starting to have on this game. They're a little bit slower, that front seven, reacting to the football, almost like body blows in boxing, slowing them down, and they're really starting to take over in this game.
Purdy's throw there, taken in by Kittle.
And he'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark him down at the 9. A big play that time on the catch and run. And it'll move the chains. So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. They'll try to run with McCaffrey. And he's going to bull his way down to about the 1-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 8 and a good first step there with 2nd and goal coming up.
That's a great run right there on 1st down. Didn't quite get into the end zone, but now you've set yourself up for at least 2, maybe 3 more shots from close range.
If nothing else, they've already taken a couple minutes off the clock here already as they come up 2nd down. And he's going to be swallowed up and taken down. Sacked back at the 5-yard line.
Multiple defenders there to drop him for a loss of 4.
A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play. 3rd and goal. Touchdown 49ers.
Brandon Ayuk,
A 5-yard touchdown.
and the Niners have opened up a 2-touchdown lead here in this 4th quarter. Moody good with the extra point,
And the lead now up to 14.
So after the made field goal by Moody, he's back out to kick this one away.
And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25. The Vikings offense now, they get ready to head back on the field. And 3 interceptions in this game. And I would have to think, I wasn't a quarterback, but number 4 is kind of, you're like, oh, man, I can't throw 4.
No, and what's interesting is, what do the coaches decide to do now? Having thrown 3, do you alter your offensive strategy? Do you take the ball out of his hands and maybe turn to the running game? Or do you have that supreme confidence that he's going to turn things around?
We'll see what they do. So following the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 25. Out to his left.
Oh, that'll be incomplete. Oh, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
A couple of quick incompletions, and now they're just one more away from getting off the field. They've got options now. Could they dial up a blitz here or just drop everyone into coverage to crowd the throwing lanes?
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
The defender certainly didn't forget about him leaking out of the backfield. There was a guy ready and waiting to pick him up in coverage, and that throw had no shot.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Vikings unable to convert here on 4th. And the Niners take over in terrific field position. McCaffrey running up the middle. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. Defensively, no doubt they need a quick stop. Offensively here, maybe do you put it in the air on 2nd down, or do you go ahead and keep it on the ground, keep that clock moving?
A lot of people would ask that question, partner, because sometimes throwing the ball might actually be the path of least resistance. But in this case, it's a matter of trust. How much do you trust your quarterback? Because you throw the ball and it goes awry, you really don't look smart as a coach.
Yeah.
Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. And the Vikings are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 24-yard line.
So all eyes on this Vikings offense. Down by 2 touchdowns. Just under 2 minutes to go. Here's Madison running on first down. And he is going to lose yardage here.
Yeah, another negative play in an early down situation. This one to start the drive. You're putting a lot of pressure on your quarterback to bail you out when you're in second and long yardage.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw.
And this will be well too low for him to bring in. It's incomplete.
And now the focus is really clear. They need to get that first down and either get out of bounds or maybe use one of those timeouts.
They'll set up a throw. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's fourth down.
Here we go. This is fourth down.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And got his man complete.
And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped.
They keep the game alive, at least for the moment, as it's a first down. Again, he'll drop to throw. And this is intercepted, and that should do it.
Picked up by Diamador Lenore. And the Niners are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line.
For this defense, CD, that's kind of the icing on the cake here as we get to the end of this one.
And didn't you feel that they weren't just going into total prevent there? You know, they had the lead, and sometimes you fall back and you lose your aggressiveness. Not in this case. They were still making a play on the football.
And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, 49ers.
Brandon Ayuk
with now 2 fourth-quarter touchdowns.
And the 49ers have pretty well put it away here in the fourth quarter. Moody good with the extra point.
And the lead now to 3.
So here's Moody back out there now to send this one away.
Looking up into the roof, and he muffs it. It's loose. The Vikings offense now heading out to take over.
Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for